is only after the deepest darkness that the greatest joy can come. If people treat you like an option, leave them like a choice. What is important is not what you hear said, it's what you observe. The mistakes I've made are dead to me, but I can't take back the things I never did. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. People who keep stiff upper lips find that it's damn hard to smile. If a man takes no thought about what is distant, he will find sorrow near at hand. Stop being okay with everything. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. All the world is made of faith and trust and pixie dust. You have made the moon, the jester said. That is the moon. A thing is not necessarily true because a man dies for it. To attain knowledge, add things every day. To attain wisdom, remove things every day. In warfare, there are no constant conditions. He who can modify his tactics in relation to his opponent will succeed and win. Stop doing what is easy or popular. Start doing what is right. If everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough. In the haunted house of life, art is the only stair that doesn't creak. When you walk in silence, your excellence will always speak for you. You never know who you're inspiring or uninspiring. People notice more than you think. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. You like me not because I like you. I like you just because I like me. One mistake does not have to rule a person's entire life. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. Life doesn't require ideals. It requires standards of action. Do it now. Sometimes later becomes never. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. An education is not so much about making a living as making a person. The perfect man uses his mind as a mirror. It grasps nothing. It regrets nothing. It receives, but does not keep. Silence and non-action are the root of all things. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. A person's limitations are only measured by their drive to succeed. During a conversation, listening is as powerful as loving. I am the shore and the ocean, awaiting myself on both sides. It is not worth the while to let our imperfections disturb us always. Positive expectations are the mark of the superior personality. If you correct your mind, the rest of your life will fall into place. As long as you can use your hands, the world is your oyster. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. Nothing truly valuable arises from ambition or from a mere sense of duty. It stems rather from love and devotion towards men and towards objective things. Until death itself comes, no calamity need be feared. You not only are hunted by others, you unknowingly hunt yourself. Set the troops to their tasks without imparting your designs. Opening up to the wrong person is like putting ammo in their hands. Supreme excellence consists of breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. Truth often sacrificed for the sake of stability and peace. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. I can't feel my tongue, but I know it's there because I'm talking. 3 rules of work. Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Some use drugs to silence the pain. Others use them to feel the pain they silenced. For any sin, we all suffer. That is why our suffering is endless. If you remember me, then I don't care if everyone else forgets. The essence of being human is that one does not seek perfection. Stay quiet about your goals. Soon your results will do all the talking. At some point, we all look up and realize we are lost in a maze. You don't get what you wish for. You get what you work for. All men know the use of the useful, but nobody knows the use of the useless. In the end, you should always do the right thing, even if it's hard. Aslan, you doubt your value. Don't run from who you are. Focus on making yourself better, not on thinking that you are better. Truth that came too late was as useful as a meal to a dead man. Of all those in the army close to the commander, none is more intimate than the secret agent. Victory comes from finding opportunities in problems. I do not know everything, still many things I understand. When the going gets weird, the weird turn professional. Don't share your personal life with anyone. Do not let anyone have anything that could harm you. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. What we can change is our perceptions, which have the effect of changing everything. Other people's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. Go to heaven for the climate and hell for the company. Things don't happen for no reason. They happen to teach you something. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. Fear is nothing more than a negative assessment of risk. This place has only 3 exits, sir: madness and death. When you say I and my too much, you lose the capacity to understand the we and our. For we can only know that we know nothing, and a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Always blow your own trumpet. Blowing someone else's is unhygienic. If you have the courage to begin, you have the courage to succeed. Done is better than perfect. Hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. Keep creating. The world yearns to celebrate your next masterpiece. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. If I have seen further than others, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants. Crying can bring relief, as long as you don't cry alone. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling falsehood. There is nothing frightening in the dark if you just face it. Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. Generally in war, the best policy is to take a state intact. To ruin it is inferior to this. Do not let the roles you play in life make you forget who you are. Life is 10% what you make it, and 90% how you take it. If you are strong, appear weak, but if you are weak, appear strong. Attack where he is unprepared, sally forth when he does not expect you. All is mystery, but he is a slave who will not struggle to penetrate the dark veil. Leaders are limited by their vision rather than by their abilities. Don't let the fear of losing them keep you from loving them. Don't be afraid of death. Be afraid of the unlived life. When inequality takes root, a garden of problems flourishes.